Zainul! Oh,
Hi, Jerudin. See. So, what the project are you doing now?
I have a business plan on my mind that can make me become rich. Okay.
Okay, that's quite interesting. Can you elaborate more? So,
All the business capital have done set up perfectly, but there's one problem that I stumble, which is the branding. Can I use your all those branding for my business?
I'm okay if you want to use the for my logo and brand and anything else, but please make sure that you are using it properly. Since I think it is also good for our marketing strategy, and we also can be known in everywhere. So let's sign an agreement. Okay.
Alright, okay.
Let's do.
Alright.
Let's meet later.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
Hello Zainul.
Waalaikumsalam.
Do you remember that we have a discussion about the trademarks back in 2007?
I remember. Do you want to proceed with agreement?
Yes, I think we can proceed with that. Where we want to meet?
Okay then, let's sign the agreement in my office.
Right, okay. Hey Zainul!
On 3 September 2018, Mr. Jaludin met Mr. Zainal to get the consent letter of the trademark.
Where's the agreement?
Let me ask my PA to come and show the agreement.
Right, okay.
So here's the agreement.
Okay, here is the agreement. You can read it and see.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Okay, let's sign the agreement first. Sign first. Okay, now this is for you, the agreement. Okay, I think we already have the agreement. I hope you use it, the brand properly.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, Zainul.
Why this shop have a similar product with mine? How dare they copyright my trademark?
Assalamualaikum. I'm Hai Mr. Azri.
Hi, waalaikumsalam, madam.
Do you free right now? Because I would like to inform you that I already saw a shop that has a similar trademark with mine. In Mart, the Facebook page is so weird because I never have any franchise of Mart. Can you investigate it?
Sure, madam. After I get the finalization of that case, I will inform you later. Thank you.
So what the progress about the case?
Okay, madam. I have got the finalization and confirmation about the trademark of Mart, and yes, it is similar to your company's trademark. And I think you can sue them about it.
Alright then, I think you can sue to against Yaqin Mart Report and send it to them about the something.
Okay, yes.
Alright, thank you.
Knock knock. Who's there? I'm from JNT. Thank you. You, what's this?
What? The summon? What? I need to call my lawyer right now. Hello, is this signing?
Hello, Mr. Jaludin. How can I help you?
Yes, I stumbled upon a problem for my business. Can we meet at my house on Wednesday?
Sure. I will manage my schedule first and update you on the date to meet up as soon as possible. Alright, see you.
Alright, deal. See you then.
First of all, may I know what of the brief of what happened between you and Mumtaz and Food Sdn Bhd?
At first, in 2007, Zainul asked me about my business plan, so I elaborated perfectly.
So it's been 15 years. Both of the parties been discussed regarding the trademark. Zainul already proved it, and we thought the consent letter was genuine.
I take note of all of that. For the witnesses, I will call Tengku Harisa, Hazwan and also Hidayah to answer a few questions in the court later. Can all of you do it?
Of course, can. I will help to clarify what happened to the judge, hoping that the case will be on our side.
Yes, I willing to appear as a witness in court and answer all the questions that you may have.
Alright then, I think that's all for today. I will keep updating all of you with the case and date for the day of court deliberations.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nin.
Thank you.
All rise. Everyone please be seated and silence your any devices. Court now is in session. Today, 9th November 2018, Malaysia High Court, Shah Alam is hearing the case of Mumtaz Meat and Marine Foods SDN-BHD against Yaqin Mart SDN-BHD with originating summons number BA 24NCC 147112018. In this trial, the plaintiff applied under Section 47 of the Trademarks Act 1976 to invalidate and remove the defendant's registered trademarks from the register.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nurul Adiba as your judge for today's Mumtaz Meat and Marine Foods Sdn Bhd against Yaqin Mart Sdn Bhd with originating summons number BA 24 NCC 147112018. Is the prosecution ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the defense ready? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, we will now hear the opening statements from the prosecution.
Thank you, Your Honor. My name is Muhammad Azri. Today, I will represent on my client's behalf, Ms. Mumtaz Begum, as plaintiff from Mumtaz Meat and Marine Foods Sdn Bhd. In 2018, Ms. Mumtaz filed a lawsuit against Mr. Jaluddin, Ms. Tengku Harisa, Mr. Hazwan, and Ms. Nur Hidayah from Yaqin Mart Sdn Bhd. By the amended originating summon OS, plaintiff applied under Section 47 of the Trademark Act 2019 TMA in the attempts to invalidate and remove the defendant's trademark from register. That's all from me, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my name is Aini Sofia and today I will be representing my client, which are the defendant, Mr. Jaluddin, Ms. Tengku Harisa, Mr. Hazwan, and Ms. Nur Hidayah from Yaqin Mart Sdn Bhd. We appreciate the court attention to these matters. However, Yaqin Mart firmly denies the allegations of trademark infringement. Our client's use of the contested mark is deceptive and does not create any confusion with the plaintiff marks. We contend that Mumtaz Meat and Marine Food claim lacks merit and fail to meet the burden of proof required amended under the Trademark Act of 2019. We look forward to presenting our evidence and proving the absence of infringement. Thank you, counsels, for your opening statements. Now, the prosecution may proceed to call your plaintiff to give the statement.
Your Honor, I call to the stand Ms. Mumtaz Begum as the founder of Mumtaz Meats and Marine Foods Sdn Bhd.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Counsel, you may ask your witness now.
Ms. Mumtaz, can you confirm that your company owns the trademark Azin for your halal food products?
Yes, that is correct. We have registered the trademark on 11 March 2013 and have been using it exclusively for our products.
Have you become aware of Yaqin Mart Sendirian Berhad using a similar name Azin Mart for their products?
Yes, we discovered their use of the similar name, which caused confusion among our customers and potential buyers.
Thank you, Ms. Mumtaz Begum. No further question, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. You may proceed. Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Mumtaz, can you provide any evidence that show actual confusion among customers due to the uses of the trademark Azin Mart?
We have received complaints and inquiries from customers who were confused about the source and affiliation of the products bearing the similar name. Additionally, our market research surveys have indicated a significant overlap in consumer recognition between our established brand and Mr. Zainal's business.
Why did you give a summons to Yaqin Mart without joint discretions out of court?
Objection, Your Honor. This question is not relevant to the case.
Objection sustained. Do you have any relevant questions, counsel? For now, I have no further question to the plaintiff, Your Honor, but according to the case, the defendant have received a summons at his house stating that Mr. Zaludin's company has been using the similar trademark as the plaintiff claimed on the originating summons on 2020. The owner of registered trademark number 201300368. Your Honor, here I attach the evidence of the summons first.
Thank you.
Defense, you may call your first witness. Your Honor, I will proceed to call my first witness, Tengku Harisha, to the stand.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. Counsel, you may ask your witness now.
Ms. Tengku Harisha, may I know how you found the summons letter at your house?
I was at my home during that day. I was a bit surprised when I received the summons without any notice. As you guys know, Mr. Zainal has authority to approve anything that is related to his business. Since he's the director of Mumtaz Meat and Marine Food Company, he has already approved the consent letter about the trademark of our company. But why do this thing happen? This is not fair for our company.
Thank you, Tengku Harisha. Your Honor, may I call the next witnesses regarding the same matters, Nur Hidayah and Hazwan? You may proceed.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, but nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
Counsel, you may ask your witness now.
Are both of you also at home when receiving the summons from the plaintiff? Can both of you explain the situation?
I was not at home when the letter was sent, but when I got home, everyone was in disbelief. I asked my mom what happened, then I found out why. And of course, I was shocked that time because our company has followed the agreement and the consent letter has also been signed. But why do we get this summons when we did nothing wrong? So I want to uphold justice for our company.
I was also not home when the letter was sent. Suddenly, my mother called and told me about the summons. I was shocked when I first heard about it, since our company has adhered to the terms of the contract, and the consent letter has been signed just like my sister said just now. This is totally unfair towards us and will make our company look bad. Even though I am one of the shareholders in our company, I still do not agree about it.
Your Honor, may I call the defendant as the witness, Mr. Jaludin? You may proceed.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Counsel, you may ask your witness now.
Do you have a good relationship with the plaintiff husband, Mr. Zainal?
Yes, we were good friends before all of this happened.
So, both of you already got the permission to proceed with the trademark before, right? It is because, according to Section 47(4) of the Act, the registrations of a trademark may not be declared invalid under subsections if the proprietor of that earlier trademark or earlier right has consented to the registration.
Yaqin Mart Sendirian Berhad does not copyright the trademark because back in the day, which is in year 2007, Mr. Zainal has already given me the permission to me for using the trademark for my business through the consent letter. On top of that, I have proof of the consent letter that happened on 3 September 2018. My wife, Tengku Harisha, is one of the witnesses for the summons that we received for the trademark.
Your Honor, here I attach the evidence of the consent letter from my client.
Thank you.
Defense, you may call your next witness. Thank you, Your Honor. May I call the last witness from the defendant side, Mr. Zainul? You may proceed.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Counsel, you may ask your witness now.
Mr. Zainul, can you explain more regarding what happened between you and Mr. Jaludin and how the consent letter happened?
During that time, I was having a coffee. Then Jaludin greeted me. Then I asked for his business progress since Jaludin always look for an opportunity to open up a business. So he explained to me everything regarding his plan, but he thinks that his business can grow faster if he use my company trademark. Since I already know Jaludin for a long time and his business plan is also interesting, I agree to give him permission to use it as long as it is good for the company. So I think there should be no problem.
Thank you, Mr. Zainul. I have no further question, Your Honor. Does the prosecution have any objection?
Yes, Your Honor. I have an objection about the defendant's claim. The plaintiff, Ms. Mumtaz, did not know about the consent letter because the consent letter is only between Zainul and Jaludin. But the plaintiff did not deny the existence of the consent letter. However, Ms. Mumtaz wants to sue the defendant because of these other reasons, which are: first one is the plaintiff is the common law proprietor of the Azin mark. Second is the plaintiff's mark was registered first over 5 years before the defendant's mark. Next is the similarities between the defendant's mark to the plaintiff's mark means that the defendant's mark is likely to deceive or cause confusion to the public into believing there to be a connection between the two, and there was fraud and or misrepresentation in the registration of the defendant's mark in that Zainul was not authorized to issue the consent letter or give any permission to the defendant to use the plaintiff's mark, and the defendant did not produce any resolution of the plaintiff's board to authorize the defendant to use the plaintiff's mark or authorize Zainul to issue the consent letter. Your Honor, I would like to call Ms. Mumtaz back to give further explanation regarding this issue. Thank you, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Ms. Mumtaz, you may give the statement.
I didn't know about the consent letter because it happened without my knowledge, even though I am also a founder for my company. I never have any franchise with the trademark's name, Azin Mart.
Thank you, Ms. Mumtaz. I have no further question, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counsel. The court will be in recess while I deliberate.
Honorable Judge, ready to proceeding.
Thank you. May be seated. In case originating summons number BA24 and CC 147112018, Mumtaz Meat and Marine Foods Sdn Bhd against Yaqin Mart Sdn Bhd, I found that Yaqin Mart Sdn Bhd is not guilty. It is because if the plaintiff wishes to disavow the validity of the consent letter by alleging that Zainul had no authority to issue it and not obtain a board resolution, then there must be direct proceedings specifically for that purpose. The plaintiff cannot use this action to collaterally challenge the validity of the consent letter, especially without bringing Zainul in as a party. The defendant not being involved in the internal affairs of the plaintiff or of the dynamics or the disputes between Mumtaz and Zainul would not know of the internal goings on in the plaintiff company or of the deterioration in the relationship between Zainul and Mumtaz, unless, of course, there was evidence that they did know or that there were circumstances that would reasonably put them on inquiry. There were none. The defendant, therefore, understandably responds that it has no knowledge of the plaintiff allegation pertaining to the consent letter. That lack of knowledge cannot fairly be used against the defendant.
In late year 2018, Plaintiff, which are Mr. Zainul and Ms. Mumtaz, divorced at Sharia court in the same year after the trademark case was filed.
In January 2020, I Muhammad Razi J as a judge of Mumtaz Meat and Marine Food Sdn Bhd against Yaqin Mart Sdn Bhd with civil number WA221P 201-2020-2020 civil suit at Malaysia High Court Kuala Lumpur. I found that Yaqin Mart Sdn Bhd is not guilty in the final analysis. The plaintiff attempt to invalidate the defendant mark a match under Section 47 of the Trademark Act 2019 is felt by the consensus letter and the doctrine of res judicata, with the letter of which render this action an abuse of process. The divorce between the plaintiff and the defendant, between Ms. Mumtaz and Mr. Zainul, that is unrelated in the case due to personal problem between them. The plaintiff still does have not strong evidence against the defendant. Now, the court hearing was adjourned. On the issue of cost, I note that the plaintiff filed an action on the issue cost that was the order wound up 12 April 2022 on the petition filed by Zainul in Shah Alam High Court Companies, winding up number BA 28 NCC 30307-2021. The wood apprentice was ordered to bear the cost. The defendant would have to get in line the order creditors of the company as an unsecured creditor and would possible by get those costs resulting from successfully fending off the plaintiff claim here. It is reasonable to assume that Mumtaz, as a contributory, was prepared to continue to prosecute and fund this action after the plaintiff was wound up only because she saw benefit not just to the plaintiff but also to her personally by doing so. But on that same principle of separate legal entity, she would ordinarily not be personally liable for the cost. It seemed rather unfair that she would have benefit if the plaintiff won, but emerged unscathed if the plaintiff lost, particularly when she chose to pursue off the originating summon all along. So, I decide the cost of court will be Rm 50,000 to be borne by Mumtaz.
In April 2022, defendant won of this case after judge dismissed the plaintiff's claim in the 2020 civil suit. The judgment records that the full trial took place over several days in October 2021 and November 2021. Thank you for watching.